Hello, this is Delia again, and I'm going to read the Lambert the Sheepish Lion. Here's Scarlett, and she is very ready for her book. Look at the little lion. Oh, he's so cute. All right, let's see what happens to the little sheepish lion. Lambert the Sheepish Lion. Mr. Stork was having a busy night. He had to deliver bundles of babies to all kinds of places. As he flew over the trees, Mr. Stork was glad he had just one bundle left. Aww. Early in the morning, Mr. Stork came at last to a sheep meadow. The sheep were fast asleep. This must be the place, thought Mr. Stork. The address on his bundle said Baby Lambs, delivered to Sheep Meadow. Mr. Stork flipped his wings up and swooped down. He made a perfect landing. 6 mother sheep were waiting in a row. Out of the sack tumbled 5 baby lambs. Here is your home, Mr. Stork told them. Aw, see the little baby lambs? Just pick out the sheep you like best, said Mr. Stork. She will be your mother. Soon each lamb had found a warm, woolly mother. But there was one mother sheep who had no little lamb. A tear fell from her eye. Oh, she was sad. Oh. Oh dear, said Mr. Stork. I thought I had enough lambs to go around. He picked up the sack and shook it. Out tumbled one more baby. You don't look like a lamb, said the stork. He took out his spectacles and checked his order book. Why, you must be Lambert, the lion cub, he said. Aww. But by then, Lambert had found the lonely mother sheep. Lambert snuggled up beside her. She did not look lonely anymore. Excuse me, Mrs. Sheep, said Mr. Stork. There is a mistake. That is a lion cub. I will just take him away. He will not bother you again. Aww. Mrs. Sheep was furious. Lambert was her baby. No one was going to take him away. Mrs. Sheep rammed her big head, pow, right into Mr. Stork. Mr. Stork flew into the air, spectacles and all, and that was enough for him. He got out of the sheep meadow just as fast as he could flap his wings. She had already made a baby, didn't she? She wanted the little lion cub. Silly old stork, said Mrs. Sheep, as she licked Lambert's little mane. Lambert purred like a little kitten. Look at him. The other mothers were licking their babies, too. Now run and play, said Mrs. Sheep, and off went Lambert. Oh, he's cute. Lambert watched the lambs playing in the grass. They were having fun. They jumped and leaped about on stiff, wobbly legs. Ah! Ah! They said. Look at Lambert. He's looking at them. Lambert opened his mouth to say bah. He wanted to play too, but all that came out was a great big row. The lambs thought the meow was a very funny sound for a lamb to make. They laughed and laughed at Lambert. How silly he looks, said one lamb. His feet are too big, and his tail is too long, said another. Oh, they're picking on him now. It's mean. Oh, poor little Lambert. He felt very sad. His feet were too big, his tail was too long, and he was the silliest looking lamb in the meadow. Lambert's mother came to comfort him. Never mind, dear, she said. Just play with the lambs and do what they do. You will grow up to be a fine sheep. Lambert felt much better. He went off to play. You think he's going to be a little sheep? You think he's going to be a little sheep lion? But every time Lambert tried to leap like a lamb, he tripped over his big feet and landed on his head. And every time he tried to butt heads with another lamb, the lamb would ram pow into him. After a while, Lambert had a very sore head. Poor Lambert. Never mind, dear, said his mother. You are growing faster than all the others. Look how big he is now. Lambert was growing fast. Every day he was getting bigger, bigger, and bigger. Look how big he got. Look. You see Lambert? He's turned into a big lion now. He's a big lion now. But as Lambert grew bigger, he grew more and more sheepish. He never acted angry when the young sheep laughed at him, and Lambert just grinned his sheepish grin and pretended not to care. But Lambert did care. He was tired of being butted, he was tired of looking silly, and most of all, he was tired of being different. So one night, while all the sheep were asleep, Lambert woke up. He pricked up his ears. Oh, look at him. What do you think he's going to do? A wolf was creeping slowly toward the sheep meadow. It was a growling, mean, hungry growl. The wolf was coming to get the sheep. Lambert was terrified. Lambert hid behind his mother. He did not feel brave enough to fight that wolf. Look, remember, he's a lion. And a lion can beat up a wolf. So let's see what happens. Oh, what do you think's going to happen? Do you think Lambert's going to save him? Well, I can get the page turned. But the sheep were not brave either. They were as sheepish as sheep can be. When they heard the wolf coming, all the sheep ran into the woods. See him hiding? They hid behind the trees. Lambert was surprised. Even his mother, who had butted Mr. Stork, was trembling now. Look, see the lion? He had never seen a wolf before. Suddenly, something went snap inside Lambert's head. He forgot how sheepish he had become. He forgot that he was afraid. And he even forgot to say and try to say, bah! He opened his mouth and roared. Then he dashed after the wolf. Oh, goodness. Big roar. You think he's going to save him? But Lambert did not forget he had learned what he had learned in the sheep meadow. He rammed his big head, pow, right into the wolf. The wolf went flying over the edge of a cliff. In all his sheepish hunting days, the wolf had never before seen a lion. But the lion was enough for him. The wolf never bothered the sheep again. Lambert saved the sheep. Yay! I bet you they won't be mean to him no more. All the sheep gathered around Lambert. They were not laughing at him now. Lambert was a great hero. My Lambert is a mighty lion, said Mrs. Sheep. Did you hear him roar? Lambert purred happily, but it was a mighty purr, a lion's purr. Oh, I like that book. That was the sweetest thing. Lambert, the Sheepish Lion. I've never read that book before, and that was so cute. Did you like that book, Scarlett? That was sweet. I hope you all enjoyed it, too. You all have a wonderful day, and there will be more coming soon. Take care.